All right, what's going on, you guys? Nick here with Nick Strength and Power. So the prejudging for the 2022 Indy Pro just wrapped up, and I got to say, I think we're going to have a pretty surprising result here. I think we already have a pretty surprising result based on what we've seen so far at prejudging. Very interesting. The top two call-out, which you're watching right now, was between Blessing Awodibu and Charles Griffen. So I got to take my hat off to both these guys. All throughout this prep, the updates that we were seeing from Charles, I said, I think this is the best version of Charles Griffen we've ever seen. And he certainly proved that to be the case here at this Indy Pro. I think this is the best Charles we've ever seen on stage. He looks phenomenal. His midsection under control. The vacuum pose is crazy. Really tight conditioning. In my opinion, I would give it to Charles, but Blessing here, Blessing looks incredible too. He looks a lot better than he looked last year. He looks a lot sharper, a lot tighter. His legs look improved to me, but I think it's mainly conditioning that put these two guys in the top two. Because the most surprising part to me about this top two is not that Blessing and Charles are in it, it was the fact that Justin Rodriguez was not. Like I said in my previous videos, my top three, I had Blessing, Charles, and Justin. I was actually not expecting there to be a call-out without Justin. I think the reason for that, Justin was off. I think his conditioning was off. He looked a little bit soft. He looked like he was holding water. His midsection, to me, didn't look as good as it looked in some of the pictures coming into the show. And it's kind of an interesting situation. Now the call-out you're looking at here is placings 3rd through 8th, and it looks like they're comparing Justin and Max for 3rd. In my opinion, I think they're going to give it to Justin, and hopefully at the night show at finals later, maybe we'll get to see a call-out of just Justin, Blessing, and Charles if Justin improves enough to maybe warrant getting that call-out. I mean, keep in mind, it was kind of the opposite situation at the Arnold Classic, right? Justin, at the prejudging for that show, and it was a 2-day show, which made a big difference. So it's a little bit different than this because this is both prejudging and finals on the same day. But at the prejudging for the Arnold, Justin looked way, way better than he looked at the finals. He actually got worse for the finals. So if he could do a significant change between finals and prejudging here for the better and tighten up, get sharper, maybe lose some of that water, I don't think it would be unrealistic for him to be back in that conversation for possibly 2nd. But at this point, it looks like they've got him solidly outside of that top 2. So he would have to improve pretty significantly for the night show. But like I said, I think it's conditioning that got Blessing and Charles, and shape too. I mean, these guys have crazy shape to them. You know, Blessing, for a bigger guy, he's got a really good structure, and that's kind of the appeal of Blessing. He's got this crazy wide back, crazy wide shoulders, this big upper body, really small waist. He brought up his legs. He brought up his conditioning. Blessing deserves to be there. Charles has made crazy improvements over the past year or so. He definitely deserves to be up there. But Justin, keep in mind, he's a returning defending champion. If he does tighten up, I can see them putting him in a call-out with these two guys. If he doesn't tighten up, I think it's a safe bet that he's out of the top 2. But right now, it looks like it's between Blessing and Charles. In my opinion, I think Charles is a little bit more balanced. I think he's a little bit more complete. Like I said, Blessing looks phenomenal here, but I think they're going to give the nod to Charles Griffen. That would be my opinion. But it certainly looks like a tight battle. It certainly looks like it's a apples and oranges comparison. Two very different physiques. Charles a little bit more compact, a little bit more, I would say, a little bit more heavily muscled, pound for pound. But they both look great here. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Who do you guys think is going to take the victory at this 2022 Indy Pro? Charles or a Blessing? Can Justin possibly crack back in? Let me know in the comments below. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed yet already. Click that bell notification icon. As always, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Have a great Saturday. Nick Strength and Power, signing out.